Logan, you're right. Hopsquatch 80s Electronica is dangerous. What's up, guys? Today's live is going to be fairly quick. I got this box of Time Spiral Remastered, and I did it because it has all these old art cards, and for anyone who's like big on foils, I'm big on old art cards, and there's a bunch of cards that don't have old arts that have old arts in this box, and that's pretty much the only reason I got it. Also, we got a box topper, which is this Lotus Bloom, and I want to take a second to talk about this because I think it'll give us a good idea on the quality of the foils, which is something a lot of people are worried about with the set. Let me know how the audio is. Thank you, Adam Esperanza. Man, I'm bad at names. What's up, Ashley Katzler? Let's check out chat a little bit more. Also, let me know if audio is good. This is kind of our live setup, just super zoomed in. So I'm not really sure how it's going to play out. What's up, Guy, D. Finch, Roxy N, Rimsberg, and yeah, I think that's everybody. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Hobsquatch, Ryan C. All right, guys. So one thing I wanted to point out, and hopefully the video is coming through well, is that this foil, it was inside of one of these super loosey-goosey sleeves. And it's got a little bit of, I don't know how well it's going to translate here. It's got a little bit of curvature to it, but considering it hasn't been in the pack, I'm kind of hopeful for the foils from this set. So we'll see. What's going on, Kiram and Bryn. Again, I'm bad at names. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this. A few cards we're looking for. Obviously, every box, I don't know if it's obvious, but most of these boxes, I think every box, you're guaranteed like one of the old time-shifted foils. And some of these hold an absurd value. Now, the smart person would open one of those insanely expensive, time-shifted foils and sell it and get more Magic products or just like recoup their loss in the box. I'm a hoarder and I'm just gonna like keep it. So keep that in mind. But this is my first time seeing any of this. And boy, are they nice. Gold, yellowy packs. I mean, come on, who really cares? Let's look what's inside the packs. And then there's some non-old shifted stuff as well, like what is it? Pact of Negation, Damnation. There's actually quite a few solid cards in here. But let's see what we get. Also, I don't know how these packs are set up. Hopefully it's like the right way. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Riddle of Lightning. Hopefully this is coming through okay. Piracy Charm. It's not Trickery Charm, but okay, I'll take it. Let me see if I can set this up so I can organize them while I do this. I'm going to do it by rarity, not color. Thornwald Archer, Pit Keeper, Green Seeker. We got a Sidewinder Sliver, Orcish Cannonade. You know, it just occurred to me, I haven't paid attention to any of what's in this set except for the actual old border cards. So a lot of this is probably going to be new to me. Psychotic Episode, sick art. Chromatic Star, which I'm super pumped they put in as a common actually, and I love the art on this. Molten Slag Heap, which is an uncommon. Riptide Pilferer. Harmonic Sliver, that's actually pretty solid. And a Chroma's Memorial for a Mythic. And I believe the next card should be Old Border, and it's a Gary. That's exciting. Gary and a foil Keen Sense and a Soldier Token. I'm very excited about this. I don't know what any of the values of these sick Old Border cards are going to be, so I'm just going to sleeve them all up. Let's take a look at chat. Good luck, thank you, Nick. Is this set new? It is, Joseph. It's a this is Time Spiral Remastered, so it's like the old Time Spiral block, which is like Future Sight, Time Spiral, and whatever the other one was. And they kind of put it all into one. They kind of made it into like a really good draft format, I guess. There was a comment when I did the community post about, hey, I'm gonna open this box. Should I rip some of these cards? Luckily, everyone said no. I probably wouldn't do it anyway. But long story short. What was I even going to say? I don't even know. I'm just opening packs. Yeah, I've completely lost my mind. A Chroma and Gary, pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm very excited about Gary. I was probably just going to go to Calvin. He plays a pretty sweet Tesa deck. Skirk Shaman. Anyway, was I saying anything? I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have no clue what the prices of these like time-shifted cards are going to be. Yeah, and also Harmonic Sliver sweet because you can play it outside of a Sliver's deck. It's just kind of a solid ability. It's a super solid ETB. Okay, so because this is basically just what's the name of the card? Elvish Reclaimer? No, Reclamation Sage. Skirk Shaman. What is this? Sarcomite Mirror. Gains flying. Sacrifice it. Draw a card. Yeah, this... Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Duh. Drafting it. Someone suggested we should draft it. Drafting this set on camera. We want to draft on camera. We don't know how to do it yet. Corpulent Corpse. Reflex Sliver. And it looks like Slivers would be a really, really sweet archetype to draft in this set. Massive Ghouls. But we have another box that we're going to draft. And I want to try to do something where we, like, share the experience. But I couldn't begin to, like, figure out how to do that best live. You know, because that's how I'd want to do it. I'd want to do it live. So on our uncommons, we got a Necrotic Sliver, Phantom Worm, Pognify, which is actually a solid hit, and Mangara of Corndor. This is the original Mangara, and that's pretty sweet. And then, ooh, Hold Border Epic Experiment. That's, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about that. And a Sapperling token. So all of these are gonna get the double sleeve treatment, just because. I don't know. Do I need to give you a reason? It's my box. I make up the rules. Something Sliver hard. Just reading some comments really quick. Yeah, I am also very excited about the Slivers being reprinted. I've never been a big fan of, like, the Sliver strategy in Commander, right? It's, I don't know, it seems like smooth brain baby mode. But everyone I play with loves Slivers. I got a buddy Nate who hasn't popped up on the channel yet, but he plays a pretty ridiculous Sliver Queen deck. I've actually got the paper version here. Maybe we should, like, play that live this weekend. You guys want to see Slivers live this weekend? That'd be pretty cool. For anyone who doesn't know, anyone who's watching the channel for the first time, we do all types of videos, mostly gameplay, but on Sundays we go live with gameplay, which it's been pretty cool. Homing Sliver, Reality Acid. This card's awesome. I actually play it in my Yarian deck. Light Speaker. What is this one? Evolution Charm. I love these charms. I'm going to read this one. Choose one, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your library. At instant speed, that's not the worst. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. And target creature gains flying until end of turn. Evolution Charm's actually not that bad. Gorgon, Recluse. Judge Unworthy. Strangling Soot. Ancient Grudge. Super solid modern card. Or it was at one point. Amaru Seekers. Imperiosaur. Faceless Devourer. And Imperiosaur is also an uncommon. Return to Dust, solid common. And, ooh, Dryad Arbor. That's really exciting. I need a copy of this card, and now I just have one. And we got a Sorcerer Spyglass. I have a hate-hate relation... Ooh, and a foil Needlepeck Spider. I have a hate-hate relationship with Sorcerer Spyglass. I'm a Yuriko player, for anyone who doesn't watch the channel very regularly. And I got a few buddies who think it's a really funny little prank to cast Sorcerer Spyglass and name Yuriko the Tiger Shadow. And it leads to feel bads, but I get it. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. So far, on the old cards, these look great. These look absolutely stellar in person. I hope it translates well on camera. But I'm very happy with it. I think after this first pile of cards, we'll start to kind of blaze through the commons and non-commons. But for now, this is my first time opening this set, so I kind of want to just enjoy it. Primal Plasma, 4C. This card's awesome in the... if any of you guys have seen that commander that whenever you scry, you draw a card. This is just like, for 4 mana, you just draw 4 cards. That seems pretty good. Keldon Halberder. Strength in Numbers. Deadly Grub. Sick art. Who does this art? Do I know? Who are you? I don't know who you are. It looked almost said McKinney from where I was sitting. Reckless Worm. Seal of Primorium. Amaru Scout. Bound in Silence. Ickerslick. And then we've got our first uncommon, which is Rough Tumble. That's actually pretty sweet. I don't think I'm ever going to play it, but it's kind of sweet. Might of Old Kroza. That's a solid card. And Salt Crusted Steppe. It's one of those storage lands. I'm not a big fan of them. And then we got a Reiterate. Reiterate solid. I actually don't own a copy. It's not expensive, but I'm happy to have a copy. And then Sigil of the Empty Throne, which is actually a really sweet old border card. So we're going to sleeve that up. And an Assembly Worker token. Sigil of the Empty Throne is like one of those commander cards that I never really want to play, but every time I see it, I wish I had a disenchant. Because I've lost to it more times than I care to admit. Old Slivers also help other Slivers around the board. Yeah, which could be really interesting in the draft format if you ever run into a mirror match, right? And I'm really happy with the Dryad Arbor. I actually need a copy for this. I'm working on the Lathril deck as we speak, trying to make it juiced up. I just bought some cards at Pandemonium, a Patriarch's Bidding, a few more lands and stuff. I'm not normally a Golgari player, but this card's going to go right into the Lathril deck, so I can Green Sun Zenith for 0 and use it as a ramp spell. We got a Bone Splitter Sliver. Give me that. Velling Oddity. One of those suspend cards. I always keep an eye on these suspend cards because they could be really good in Vega. A Simian Spirit Guide with an art that I've never seen before, and that's really cool that this is a common. Nantuko Shaman. Cutthroat Ildal. Spinneret Sliver. We got a Fortify. Darkwood Baloth. Crookclaw Transmuter. Manatide. This card's awesome. Chris Shavers plays on the channel a lot. He's gotten a few people got when he cast Manatide in his mono white Mangara deck. Fire Malakavu is the first uncommon. Then we got Stronghold Rats, Griffin Guide, and then the rare slot we've got Life and Limb. All forests are Saprolings that are 1/1s, and it's an enchantment, and it makes them Saprolings. I don't love it. And then we got a Trigon Predator as our shifted, and a Korbal token. This is cool. I don't think I'm ever going to play Trigon Predator. It's not a card that, like... Maybe I will. Maybe I'm just lying to you through my teeth right now. Maybe I will play this card. New Monkey. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I kind of am just really happy with everything in the set, to be honest. It's a bit of a shame that I can't figure out if I hope we can find a way to draft this live, but I really don't know that we can. Logic Knot, which is actually like a super solid counterspell. Battering Sliver. Thallid Germinator. Dark Withering. Garthan Riders. Gathon Riders. Another Psychotic Episode. Pallid Mycoderm. Giant Dust Wasp. Man, that's actually kind of sweet. Sidewinder Sliver. Fury Sliver. Which is an uncommon. Here we go. Stormcloud Jin. Riftmarked Knight. Is that how you pronounce that? And, yeah. That's what I wanted to see. I need a Pact of Negation. This is a card I don't have a hard copy of. So now here's a hard copy of Pact of Negation. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And then we got the shifted Beast Within. And oh man. Well, here's the foil. And a Korbal token. The foil shifted card is Bedlam Reveler. I think you can only get one a box. I'll have to check the price on this. I don't know how good this one is, but it's pretty gorgeous. And then Beast Within, the coloring's kind of weird. It looks a little dark, but still, it looks sweet. So I'll get these sleeved up. I can't imagine the Beast Within is very much. I can't imagine the foil Bedlam Reveler is very much, but I'm going to put it in the sleeve anyway. Because I can. Because it's my live stream and I do what I want. I'm not scared. Bedlam Reveler cease play. Okay, cool. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, in terms of aesthetics, the card's gorgeous. What would this see play in? One less for each instant and sorcery prowess. Like some type of a tempo deck out of Modern, maybe? I'm so out of touch with Modern at the moment. I feel like a lot of people are out of touch with Modern at the moment. Alright, here we go. The Gossamer Phantasm. Another Skirk Shaman. Coral Trickster. Rigid Kusite. Horror Spellshaper. That's actually kind of sick. Yukatabi Drake. Man, my inability to read is really hurting me here. Rift Bolt. Errant Doomsayers. Looter Ilkor. Shade of Torquer. Stay. Reckless Worm. Haze of Rage. Minions Murmurs. And Haze of Rage is an uncommon, so here we go. Trump the Domains. And Venser. Shaper Savant. This card's awesome. I actually just bought a copy, which was kind of dumb in retrospect because I knew I was getting this box. But that's solid. And hey, if one Bedlam Reveler wasn't enough, how about another Bedlam Reveler? Maybe I'm supposed to... This is a sign that I'm supposed to play whatever Bedlam Reveler deck is good. Let's see here. Infamous. You haven't played Modern since the end of 2019. Me either. I'm very mixed up about it. I love, like, what got me into Commander was the whole lockdown thing. But before this, I was a huge standard, modern, Pioneer is a format I was really into. So it is a shame. So here we got Snapback, Two-Headed Sliver, another Green Seeker. Search for Tomorrow is actually really sweet in the common slot. I couldn't be happier with that. Assassinate, Castle Raptors, Fathom Seer, Terramorphic Expanse. I guess it's good for draft. Temporal Isolation. And here's an uncommon, Delay, Silversmith, Basalt Gargoyle, Stuffy Doll's the rare, and then Relentless Rats is the shifted. And then we have a foil Yixlid Jailer. That's kind of cool. Perhaps I should keep you here. Man, I don't ever really open boxes for the most part. This bat token's kind of sick. I don't know if I made a point of showing this. An alternate burn deck. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it. I'm sure, like, it's got prowess, so I wonder if it's one of those, like, what's the name of that? Red prowess wizard creature monastery mentor? Some shit like that. Alright. Search for Tomorrow is an auto-included in my ramp package. I mean, Search for Tomorrow is just good. That card's just awesome. I'm actually really happy about the Lotus Bloom because I think I'm going to put it in Vega the Watcher because it's not a very expensive card, I don't think. And it has to spend. So when it comes into play, you draw a card. If you have Vega in play, which you probably will. Alright, we got Grinning Ingus. Classic. Dreamstalker. Empty the Warrens. Storm Classic. Urborg Siphon Mage. Kavu Primarch. Tendrils of Corruption. Blade of the Six Pride. Errant, whatever. Oh, this card is... No, that's not the one I was thinking of. White Mane Lion. This is actually a combo piece in Chulane. Children of Corliss. They've got an Arcblade as our first uncommon. Street Wraith is our second uncommon. Gorgeous Street Wraith. Mycologist. And then Singer Nosferatu. Singer Nosferatu. And then we've got a Prized Amalgam. Oh my gosh. You got the little graveyard thing right here. I love that. That's awesome. Sapperling token in the back. And then we've got 3 more packs from this first chunk. And then we'll start to kind of go a little bit faster, just because I feel like we've seen most of the commons and uncommons at this point. Lotus Bloom is hitting, is a big hitter in the deck, especially foil shifted rarity. Yeah, the problem with my Vega deck is I'm going to use the base price for Lotus Bloom, because my Vega deck's a $100 budget deck we play on the channel fairly regularly. I'm very happy with it. We like to use budget decks as a way to just kind of like spice up the tempo of gameplay. But the Lotus Bloom, depending on its base price, whatever the cheapest version of Lotus Bloom is, that's going to dictate whether or not I can squeeze it into Vega. Because Vega's sweet. Alright, here we go. Spike Tal Drakeling. Brute Force. Drifter Ildal. Mind Stab. Thalid Shell Dweller. Deep Cavern Imp. Seal of Primordium. Amaru Scout. Bound in Silence. Ikersleck again. A lot of these are probably again. Joda's Avenger is first uncommon. Primal Force Mage is the second uncommon. And Calcidarm is the third uncommon. And we've got a Drano Lichlord as the rare, followed by a sick shifted Thragtusk. Metallic Sliver is the token. This is awesome. I played when I played Standard back in the old Scars of Mirrodin and Innistrad block is when I got in. So once I finally started to like get my legs in Standard, everyone was casting Thragtusk and Restoration Angeling the Thragtusk, and then flat casting Snapcaster to Lightning Bolt people. That was a format. Sorry, I'm doing homework at the same time. I'm a little brain fried. No, it's all good, Jacob. The Fritzmaster. Meister. Why don't you have your box yet, man? Comes out today. Go get it. Go grab that box. What's the problem? I'm really happy with this product. Wizards for the last couple of years has been like, don't quote me. No, do quote me. They've been shitting the bed for the last couple of years. But recently, with the release of these new Commander products that they're releasing with the standard stuff, like the Lathril and the Raynar deck, and the ones they did before that, they've kind of been doing a good job with some of these products recently. Do we like Dranalu? Do I need to build a Commander deck around this? Because if you guys tell me to, I will. Erratic Mutation. Third Riddle of Lightning, I believe. Mind Stab. Virulent Sliver. Pit Keeper. Prismatic Lens. Aven Rift Watcher. Gemhide Sliver. Super solid sliver. Oops. Dead and Gone. Shaper Parasite is our first uncommon. Then we've got Outrider Encore. Dread Return, which I did not I thought that would be a rare. That's sweet. And then Jorah of the Gitsu is the rare, which is pretty sweet. And a sick old border disdainful stroke. Sick. We got an old border disdainful stroke, but right behind it there's a foil Magus of the Moon just chilling. He's just hanging out. Don't worry about him. That's pretty sick. I really like that. So I guess you got a good chance at a foil rare in here as well. Spider Token, which is cool because I think we might be building a little something special on the live deck build soon after we do Thoughtseize, which is something we've kind of been dragging our asses on. I think I'm going to sleeve this Magus of the Moon. I don't know if it has any monetary value, but it has, I'm going to definitely play it value. So we're going to pop that in there. And same with the Disdainful Stroke. I'm sure this is like 50 cents, but I like it a lot, and I want to play it. So there. Bam. This is the last pack that we're going to go through every single card. Alright. Here we go. Oh man. I love that. Think Twice. This is just, I love this card. I played it back in Standard. Grape Shot. Also another solid pull. Edge of Autumn. Man. This is going to be a sweet draft set. Feebleness. Sentinel Wood Readers. Sunlance. Solid piece of removal, I believe. Yes. Jorah's Time Bug. Dreamscape Artist. Fortify. First uncommon, Sudden Shock. Delay. Might Sliver. And a Living End is our mythic. That's awesome. That's actually really exciting. I wanted the Living End. And oops. Oh man. You guys are going to have to wait here for a minute because this is one of like the big ones I wanted to pull. Also a foil Drake thing. And a Cloud Sprite. You guys are going to have to sit tight for just a second. Because like I was saying, I'm a sucker for old border cards. Like a huge sucker. And what we have here is my Yuriko the Tiger Shadow deck. Which a lot of you have probably seen played live. And in produced games on this channel. But I love old border cards. It's like my favorite thing. There's no foils in this deck, which is something I pride the deck on. But another thing I really prefer is the old borders. So I have this, unfortunately this is Russian, which I'm a sucker for. It's a Russian Treasure Cruise. But we gotta make the switch right now. Sorry, Russian Treasure Cruise, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just not this Treasure Cruise. Get that in there. Sleeve it up. And right into the Yuriko deck. That's exciting. Going in Yuriko. That's right, Ryan. Oh, you guys already know. Look at the chat. You guys already know what's going on. What's going on, Nazriel? Jacob Stark, Joa, Ryan C. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Anyway, that was the last of the packs that we were going to do all the cards for. So at this point, I'm going to neaten up a little bit, and then we're going to go a little bit faster. Because I do have a meeting with someone really cool. Can't get into it too much right now, but at around 1 o'clock I got to talk to somebody about some collaboration stuff. And then I do have to shoot to work at about 4. So we are working with a timeline today. But let's go ahead and get this next chunk. You thought we were done. We were only a third done, kids. Alright, and then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to blast through to the uncommons. Because I feel like we've seen a good amount of the commons at this point. So I believe it's like that. Skip through all those commons, and we'll go straight to the uncommons. How's that sound? Dusk Rider Peregrine, Basalt Gargoyle, Stronghold Rats, And then Glittering Wish is our rare. And then Intangible Virtue is our shifted, which is cool. Calvin might like this, actually. I'm going to try to give this to Calvin. He's a big tokens guy. He likes making tokens. Pop that right there. What playmats do we use? Typically on the channel we use Spellgrounds. That's going to be changing pretty soon. The big reason we use Spellgrounds, they're cloth mats. This is an actual Spellground. I believe this is a gem mat. But both Calvin and I kind of collect them. And some of the other guys as well. And no, we're not Yu-Gi-Oh players, but this is a big piece of the Yu-Gi-Oh culture is to play with mats like this. I'm not a player, but I know a few. We're going to be switching to neoprene mats like normal, but they're going to be branded. More on that soon. We'll also have them up for sale. We're just really working out the details so we can sell them for a decent price. Because in order to not lose money right now, to do it like the normal way, we'd have to buy so many, it would be ridiculous. So we're still working on the details. But we like these because they're minimal, so you can see what's happening on the playing field without all this extra art. Don't get me wrong, I love the Ultra Pro neoprene mats. They're gorgeous, but they can be a bit busy. You know, it can be very difficult to ascertain what the cards that are on top of the mats are. Yeah, no problem, bud. Do collab with Weird Al. Okay, yeah, I want to do that. That'd be sweet. Piracy Charm. What am I doing? I showed you guys one too many commons just now. All right, there we go. Char Rumbler, first uncommon. Second one is Spellburst. Third one is Paradise Plume. And then the rare is Flagstones of Tarkir. Not bad. Hollow One. I'm not overly excited about Hollow One. There was a really sweet modern deck based around Hollow One before. So it's not the worst, but it's just nothing I'm going to play. But I'm still going to give it a little sleeve, because someone will love it. If I don't love it, someone will. Alright. Yeah, Robert, the simplicity is really... I like it. And again, don't get me wrong. I love a sick art Ultra Pro with some Jesper Icing art on it or something. I love it all. But being able to see what's going on. Also, I'm just a sucker for the texture. That's why I started playing with these. They're just soft. They're cloth. But yeah, the minimalism is helpful, especially when you're dealing with a camera trying to capture a game. And there's a bunch of light sources in people's hands everywhere. So we're going to get right to the uncommons. Henchfiend of Orkor. Cloudseeder. Sporosaur Thylid. And a Teleria West. That's exciting. I needed a non-foil Teleria West because the only one I have is that stupid Masters Edition foil. And then a Hedron Archive, which I'm actually excited about because there's a lot of really cool budget E EDH decks that want to play this card. Foil Time Bug and an Assembly Worker. So we'll put the Hedron Archive in a little sleeve. Rip Hollow One. Yeah, sorry, Hollow One. I mean, to be fair, No, it just cycles for 2. I don't even want to play Ingavi. Yeah, the card's just not good. It is good, but not for the reasons that we're here to talk about Magic. It's good for totally different reasons. Let's go ahead and get to these uncommons. We've got Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Flanking, man. Uh-oh. Mystical Teachings. That's exciting. I wanted another copy of that card. Not expensive, I just didn't want to go out and buy it. Yavimaya Dryad, and our rare is Boom Bust. Destroy all lands or destroy target land you control and target land you don't. Yeah, I'll play that. I don't care. And there it is, a Monastery Swiftspear. Very excited to see that card. And why are you excited to see that card, Adrian? That card's not there. Shut the fuck up. Monastery Swiftspear is a modern card, and I want to play it. So we're going to sleeve that bad boy up. Any chance there would be a playmat with the three neon cards on the stack? Nazriel, I don't want to go too far into it, but it's you, and you're a patron. So patrons get what they want. By the way, if you guys want to see some patron decks, I've got some new ones coming up this Sunday. But Nazriel, that is the goal. That the 3 neon cards is at this point it kind of acts like our logo, which is funny because Calvin just whipped that up in Photoshop. Me and him do all the graphics ourselves just because we're still pretty small. We're just trying to get our legs still. So let's get through these stupid commons. Not that they're stupid, but they are. Necrotic Sliver, Celestial Crusader, Phantom Worm, Morganda Petroglyphs. Oh, it gives vanilla creatures an anthem. That's cool. And then Palace Jailer. When it enters the battlefield, become monarch, and then it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until an opponent becomes a monarch. That's actually kind of neat, and I want to try to make that work. And you know, maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe this already works. I could just be totally ignorant. The card actually looks, pound for pound, the text doesn't look bad. I wish they'd make the entire set old bordered. You know, I'm actually with you, Abdullah. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I grew up in Dearborn, so I'm usually not too bad at like pronouncing Middle Easternish names. But I agree with you. This is like the reason I went ahead and bought the box. The thing is like that's just us, right? Like we just want the old border cards. But I know a handful of people that like don't even get why they did this. You know, so it's got to be kind of inclusionary, and just the fact that they did this is so sick. Because me and Guy have been like just raving for years about like, man, what if they did it? What if they gave us old bordered cards again? Because we both got in after like way after the modern border became what was normal. So here we go. Uncommons are Lost Aromancers. Oops, oops. Whip Spine Drake, Sudden Death. And then you guys just saw the Thornlight, Theodolite Hermit. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, box. I'm going to put you right there. Why? I got to reach over and grab Yuriko the Tiger's Shadow. Adrian, why are you grabbing your... Yeah, I play Thoughtseize and Commander. What the fuck are you going to do about it? All right, let's go find my Thoughtseize. See, with this deck, you got to Thoughtseize the guy who has the board wipe, because sometimes I don't have the interaction. All right, it's not in there. I also really want a Ninja of the Deep Hours for this deck specifically. Bam. And now we unsleeve this Thoughtseize. Bye. You're going to go back with the playset that looks just like you so I can play you in another format. And you go right in there. It's not even a problem, baby. Yeah. Yuriko's looking hotter than ever today, kids. All right. So we got the Thoughtseize. That's very exciting. I couldn't be happier. I'd have loved to foil one because those are like $400 fucking dollars. But very excited. Nothing wrong with a little Thoughtseize action. All right, let's get these commons out of here. My lust for Thoughtseize can't be quenched. Smallpox, love it. Conflagurate, it's fine. Dormant Sliver, man, this draft format has to be good. And Pulmonic Sliver, man, this draft format has to be good. And then Sylvan Scrying, that's also really good. And Calciform Pools as a foil. I'm sure it'll find its way into one of my budget builds. Probably not, actually. Yeah, Crafty, we sure did got there. That's very exciting. Pop that there. I couldn't be happier, you guys. These are so cool. If you don't get it, I get it. But if you get it, I also get it. Alright. Dark Heart Sliver. Enslave. Shivan Sandmage. Krovax, Ascendant Hero. Cool Mythic. What does it do? Other white creatures get an Anthem. Non-white creatures get a minus Anthem. That is that okay? Pay 2 life, return Krovax to its owner's hand. That could be a... No, that's just a bad card. Man, it's a good day. It's a really good day to be me. I wanted this so bad. You know how bad I've been begging, like, whatever powers that be, that we can have an old border Bojuka Bog. It's not in Yuriko, because the land comes into play tapped, right? And because the land comes into play tapped, and Yuriko only plays 27 lands, that's just the ROI there, the return on investment for what the card does is negated by the tempo loss. Even so, we're going to find something to do with that Bojuka Bog. And the big thing is, like, fuck any value. None of that matters. It's gorgeous. It's just a pretty Magic card. Alright, moving on. We're almost two-thirds of the way through. I know you guys probably want to get back to your Friday. I'm going to get the weekend started because we have a shoot day on Saturday where we're going to record some games for y'all. And then we have a streaming day on Sunday. And then a bunch of editing and stuff, so we got a big weekend coming up. Fungal Reaches, Wipe Away. Oops. Lightning Axe. And Chronicler. This card's very bad. But Mortify is quite good. I actually like a Mortify. I fuck with a Mortify. We're going to put that in something. Is this a Lawnmower Elves token? Can you do that? Is there something that makes a Lawnmower Elves token that I'm not aware of? Chat, help. Bop. Alright, here we go. How many commons are there in a box? 9? Let's find. Let's just find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Lawnmower Mentor? Oh. Oh, okay. Chat, I figured it out. We did it. Cool. Lawnmower Mentor. Urz's Factory. That's actually really cool. Clockwork Hydra. Hey! Go away. Fuck you. Found his buddy. Which is awesome. I don't think I'm going to use anything but the foil one. Actually, I'll probably give the foil one away and use this one to be honest, but... Become Immense. The card no one wanted. Honestly, there's almost certainly like some Fortify as the foil. There's almost certainly something I'll be able to find a use for in that. I remember this card was played in Modern, in some Gruul deck. I will find a place for this card. The Bejucad Bog is gorgeous, I agree. Become Immense. 2 more packs, and then we are 2/3 of the way through. I'm going to be honest, I don't have many more hopes. Like, I'm aware that this box probably hasn't returned much financial value, but this is a really fun experience for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Right? Yeah. Pognify. Also, just like, who doesn't want a handful of Pognifies for Commander? Cartery Sliver, probably. Gaia's Anthem. Another Dranu. Number 2. Grenzo. I actually kind of like Grenzo. Anyone want to see a Grenzo deck? I've never tried my hand at like Grenzo, but he's a really cool design for a card. And then the Cloud Sprite token. Put that in Lathril. What? Become Immense? Let me see. Each target creature gets +6/+6, and it has Delve. Here's the thing. I could see putting it in Lathril, but is it really just better than Might of the Masses? Like, wouldn't Might of the Masses just be like better because it's always 1 green, and you have a ton of elves usually? Become Immense was played in Infect, you're right. Because it's yoked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess it's 10. What am I doing? Suncloaker. Time Bender. Firewake Sliver. Vanillish Commander. Power and toughness are each equal to number of soldiers you control. It has suspended. Okay, cool. That's neat. And then Vampire Hexmage. Actually want it. Actually excited about this card. And it's just gorgeous. Let's just look at it. I'll just give you a second to fucking look at it. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this is what you all showed up for on your Friday. Just to stare at this old board Vampire Hexmage. Anyway, let's put it in the sleeve. And what are we hoping for? What are we hoping for? We got a few of the things we wanted. Some good stuff. I really can't complain even if you don't pull anything else out of this box. That said, I could use a second copy of Damnation. Obviously, who couldn't? I'm going to clean some of this garbage up while I have a chance. You guys are going to hear some awful sounds. Put these in there. These in there. These in there. Get the fuck out of here. Go away. But maybe a Damnation would be really cool. What else? Is that it? There's got to be other stuff I'm looking for, but mostly just a Damnation would be neat. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keen Sense. Brine Elemental. Let's do the Pickle Lock guy. Premature Burial. Tomb Stalker. It's a flying, delving, mediocre card. And then Banishing Light. I actually play this card, so let's get that put away. The white cards look quite good in these old time-shifted borders. Have I seen any mono blue ones yet? Yes, Disdainful Stroke. Yeah, the blue looks a little... my buddy from Pandemonium Games and Hobbies, shout out Cody, told me that the blue looked a little weird, and he's right. The saturation's a little off, but still, it looks quite good. No Damnation yet, Nazriel. And that's like the last card we're actually looking for. So let's get to the uncommons. Griffin Guide. Yaxlid Jailer. Firemaw Kavu. Greater Gargadon to spend 10. And then Secret Plans. Guy, it's a shame you're not watching this late in the video. This is for you. I'm just going to gift this to you because I know you play that sick Kadena Slinking Sorcerer deck. So I'm going to set that aside for Guy. That way if I don't open, which I might not at this point, if I don't open a Ninja of the Deep Hours, and he does, I'll just trade him. Here we go. There's a foil. I think it's a Return to Dust. I've delved too deep into the sun. Oh, that's a con. We got a Skittering Monstrosity, Calciform Pools, Crows and Grip. Teferi, Mage of Zephyr. I did not even think about this one. That's a good hit. And then a Manifold Key, which actually is pretty solid. And then we got a foil Return to Dust. This pack is not bad. I'm happy with this pack. Let's get these over here. Let's get this. I'll worry about sleeving the non-old border stuff after, because some of it certainly should be sleeved. But the Manifold Key, not a chance. Let's get you sleeved up, buddy. Abrupt Decay. That would be one I really love in old border. On the real MVP? Yeah, man. I mean, it's not like I'm going to play it, right? And, like, he helps me make videos on this channel, so he gets good boy points. Let's go get that uncommon. Stormfront Raiders. Utopia Mycon. Muck Drub. Draining Welk. It's the rare. Molten Rain. Nothing too exciting, although this is a card I could certainly see playing. For at least a deck that's, you know, specifically for a very specific deck that we would only really build for the sake of this channel. Like, Oops, Where's Your Lands, Bitch? The archetype. But I don't know. I think it sees some sideboard play in Modern for really convoluted reasons, though. So that's kind of cool. Let's get that uncommon. There we go. Salt Blast. Bonded Fetch. That thing. Miri the Curse. Flying for a strike haste. Deals combat damage. That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of want to build this commander. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I love it so much. Oh, man. I also got a foil Giant Ballard Task Mage, I guess. That's kind of cool. I'll be right back, guys. I know I said I wouldn't do this again. Actually, I didn't say that. You guys are liars. I never once said that I wouldn't do this again. Anyway, there's a deck we built live on the channel. It's Yarion the Sky Nomad. It's a pretty good deck. It's dumb. It's a dumb deck that is mean and bullies people. And the point that I'm trying to get at here is it obviously plays Restoration Angel. And clearly, I'm going to switch the Restoration Angel. So, sorry, Resto. What up, girl? How you doing? Damn, you look like you pay your taxes and shit. Alright, let's put it in there. Pop that there. Put Yarion somewhere else. Sky Noodle. Alright, and this Giant Ballard is cool. Probably not... No, it's definitely not expensive, but it's cool as shit. Here we go. We got an Aven Mind Sensor. I forgot that's an uncommon in this set. That's so cool. Alright, Dreadship Brief. Pendelhaven Elder. I forgot this set had Urborg. I have another Urborg. That's super neat. Contagion Clasp. This card's for rude ass bitches. I'll probably play it. Alright, so let's get the Urborg here. It's actually pronounced. What the fuck are you saying, Nazriel? What's happening? Here we go. Pronounce it, coward. Who said that? Infamous? Listen, man. I can barely pronounce my own name. 45 on that Thoughtseize. 80 for the Amagus. 80 for the what? What did I miss here? What is Guy talking about? He being a little hoe? Yeah, Guy, I'm not sure what you're talking about here, man. Okay. Where were we? Opening this pack? Right. Okay. Thick-skinned Goblin. Riftwing Cloudskate. Mire Boa. Slaughter Pact. That's not bad. I don't hate a Slaughter Pact. Stinkweed Imp. Love a Stinkweed Imp. I want to put it in a stupid spider deck in the future. Yeah, I'm happy with my pulls. I'm going to do some value. If you guys, anyone watching this that isn't subscribed, subscribe real quick, even if you unsubscribe tonight. Because I get it. You don't like every channel. Maybe you just want to watch the box opening, and that's cool. But I'll do a value check on this box tonight, and I'll just put it up in the community post. That way, if anyone watches this and they're just interested to see how much it costs, you can take a peek. Normally, I'd try to have, oh yeah, this thing, someone here with me value checking, but everyone's at work. I gotta go to work. I gotta edit videos, so Storm Entity, Scrib Ranger, Rebuff the Wicked, Care Keep, also cool, Farseek, super fucking cool. So let's get these sleeved up, and it's come down to the last 4, and we'll get back to this in the last 3. There's nothing special about 4. 3 is the special number. He's talking about Magus of the Moon. Foil Magus of the Moon is $80? No way, bro. There's no way foil Magus of the Moon's $80. Someone nut check that. If foil Magus of the Moon's $80, I'll tear it right now on screen. That's a lie. For legal reasons, that's a lie. Let's see here. How much should I buy the box? I bought this box for $2.20. A bit of a premium. You can get it for a little bit cheaper online. But I really love my local game store. And that's all there is to it. Also, come on. I got it today. Prodigal Pyromancer. Nightshade Assassin. Silversmith. Safi. Eric's daughter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, I couldn't be any happier right now. Time Bender foil, that's cool. That's an Eternal Witness. That's a good one. Put that in the sleeve. Alright, that was the 4th pack, so now we're down to 3. What are we looking for in the last 3 packs? Does this ritual make any sense? Is it going to change what we get? No, that's not how this works. But if one of these has an Abrupt Decay, I would be elated. I'd like to see an Abrupt Decay. Hoping for Damnation. I'm with you on that. I could use a Damnation. Angel's Grace vibes. Indeed. Magus of the Moon foil is 15. See, that makes sense to me. I don't know what the hell was $80. I don't think I pulled anything worth $80. But this is the story of a girl who opened an Abrupt Decay out of this pack, hopefully. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright. Sulfur Elemental. Starfield Recluse. Careful Consideration. Thorlon of Havenwood is the rare. Oops. And Lava Spike. Don't hate it, don't love it, don't hate it. Got the Mirrors of Foil. So Lava Spike. Not Abrupt Decay number 1. Not Damnation number 1. Oh, Bedlam Reveler's 27? That's not bad. I'm into it. Dune Rider Outlaw. Oops. Riptide Pilfer. Molten Slag Heap. And I guess a Summoner's Pack, which is kind of cool. And a Lingering Souls. Neither of these are damnation. Neither of these are abrupt decay. So it's got to be this pack, right? If this is the last pack, it's got to be this one. Bing, bing, bing. This is the last pack. Let's respect this pack. Let's go through the commons. Dreamstalker. Riddle of Lightning. Spiketail Drakeling. Utabi Drake. Ridged Kusite. Brigade Kusite. Thallid Shell Dweller. Ancient Grudge. Shade of Trocare. Ikerslick. Looter Ilkor. Big Game Hunter. Shivan Meteor. Harmonize. Achroma Angel of Bad. Ooh. Okay. We didn't get the abrupt decay. But this an Ancient Den. And it feels like I'm about to put it in the deck. Adrian, what deck do you play Ancient Den in? Alright, idiot. I play Ancient Den in Yarion. Why do you play Ancient Den in Yarion? There's a very simple reason. Same reason I play Seed of the Synod. I want to be able to get my Altar of the Brood because that's part of the way I win. But after I already blinked my Trinket Mage once, I need more things to get besides Soul Ring. So you put the Artifact Lands in there. And you go and you get them. Because you're not an idiot. You're a good deck builder. And your name is the Chat. Because Chat Live built this deck. I barely had anything to do with it. I probably would have fucked it up if I did it myself. I'm really happy with the way this deck plays though. Guys, all things considered, happy. I think this box is pretty sweet. I'm excited to see what Guy pulls. We won't be doing that live. We'll actually be drafting his box. There's the Ancient Den. But we'll report back to you with anything spicy. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this. You didn't pull any Damnation Stub Style? Nope, I didn't, unfortunately. There goes the Ancient Den right into the sleeve. Pop. Gotta put it in the bigger sleeve as well. Anyway, guys, I gotta get to a meeting. I gotta go do stuff. I just wanted to share this experience with you. There's really nothing behind it. I just hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if you enjoyed it. If you hated the video, thumbs down it. And report me to the IRS. That's all I have for you guys. As soon as I can, I'm over at the table, right? So like, this is gonna be clunky. But hopefully I can figure it out. Where's my ending screen? There it is. I found it.